Welcome back guys to another one. Today let's talk about RAM. In my main system I use Team Group's Nighthawk's RGBs at 3000 MHz, 16 gig kit, and today they kindly sent me over the new Vulcan Z memory, which I really like because this will come handy in my next video where I will test a very low profile cooler and I will need RAM which is under 33mm in height, so this will be perfect. But today let's have a look at them and see how they perform. They come in kits up to 16GB in capacity and up to 3200 MHz at 1.35 volts, with either a red or grey heat spreader. What's really appealing about these is that they are low profile, meaning that they will give Corsair's LPX series a run for their money. So they are a budget option with 8 die memory chips, but that doesn't necessarily mean you can't find out how much you can overclock them. If you want the same kit I have, they go around $70 on Amazon. To give you an idea of perspective, here they are at just 32mm in height versus the Nighthawks at 53. I will be using my build with an AMD CPU Ryzen 7 and an Asus Strix B450i motherboard. All the other specs are of course in the description below. It booted with no problem at 3000 MHz as you can see, and to unlock the extra 200 MHz just select the DOCP profile, or if it's in an Intel build then it will be the XMP one. I managed to overclock them with even changing an extra setting and squeeze 200 more MHz, which is really cool. So these being the numbers, let's proceed with some benchmarks. First up is AIDA64. On the left we have the stock values, while on the right the OC ones. For a better perspective, here is compared to other kits. Cinebench R15 shows little improvement with that increase in frequency, while the newer R20 has a bigger numerical difference. Witcher 3 is known for scaling pretty well with high frequency memory kits, and yeah, my tests reaffirm this statement. Almost for every 100 MHz I got 1 extra FPS in the overall values. As for maximum overclock potential, I will update my written review on my website since I need to do extra tinkering with the settings in the BIOS. But for now I know they will do a stable 3600 MHz at 1.5 volts, which is pretty cool considering they don't have B-die memory chips. So there you have it guys. If you want a low profile, no fuss, minimalist approach RAM kit for your small form factor build for example, or if you have a big towering cooler that doesn't give you extra headroom, try Team Group's Vulcan Z memory kits. Let me know down in the comments what RAM kits do you use guys. Until next time, thank you for watching, Alex out.